Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to your Smackdown review. Well, it looks to me like Big Cass got in trouble for beating up a midget. Let's just come out right here and say it. They're saying, oh, is he injured? PW Insider read this on Wrestling Inc. That he's selling a knee injury. He's not really injured. I think the story about him going a little bit too far with the midget, with the mounted punches, instead of just giving him the big boot and just walking away like he was instructed to do by McMahon. He was scolded by McMahon reportedly. It sounded like a stupid story, and you can only take these dirt sheets with a grain of salt half the time. But it seems to me like Big Cass is in trouble. The thing is, what I don't understand really about this is why did they book the match anyway with him and Samoa Joe, unless they did that as an opportunity just to have a match so they could replace Big Cass. But now what they did is it's really silly, to say the fucking least. They swapped out Joe in this match for Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan, who they already decided not to put in Money in the Bank. They were going to be doing something else. Like, I feel like they were going to probably have a match with Bryan or Cass, unless they were going to do this already, and they were just going to have Bryan face off maybe against Jeff Hardy at Money in the Bank for the U.S. title. I don't know. Bryan returns after all these years. I didn't even get it, and they're not going to put him in Money in the Bank. They had him lose to Rusev, of all people, who they've been burying for 3 years. So this just proves what's going on. You know what I mean? Really, what is this company doing to themselves? They want to push. They want to bring Bryan back to great success, but they got this Rusev Day thing, but they don't know what to do with it even, and then they decide out of a clear blue sky, let's do something. Whatever. Let's get to the actual show. We started off with Miz TV. It turns out that they're all, this is the thing that they didn't make clear about this match. I thought all the New Day members were even though they all won the match, it's supposed to be that the only one person gets in, which I don't even understand that. Whatever, they won a tag match just so one person can enter. Oh, okay. So they were joking around with Miz. Miz got to Big E and says, the funny thing is, listen what Miz did here. He's a heel, but he put over everybody in this match. The only one he buried kind of was Kofi. And the thing is, it's I have to agree. This is a guy that they gave so many noticeable opportunities to throughout the years, but they never wanted to pull the trigger on him. But he really put over Big E. He said that, you're being, basically held back because you're not taking yourself seriously, but you're a big man, and, and this is what I've been saying for so long now, close to a year about New Day. This act is tiresome. It's over. It's done. It's time to move on. God, it's been fucking 3.5, 4 years. Remember when we used to say they don't stay consistent with their tag teams? This is too consistent. Or, sometimes if you have a really good tag team, this ain't the Legion of Doom. This ain't Demolition. This ain't the Brain Busters. This ain't some fucking legendary tag team that should never be put apart because, this is what they're... No, it's like Big E could be a successful single star. When they started the guy out, he was green. He wasn't ready. Now he's ready. Now you can clearly see the guy could obviously cut a promo. If this guy got a bit more serious, he could take the brass ring. He put over what the hell is his name? Why can't I even think of the guy's name? The goofy one with the trumpet. This is how much, you know, I don't care about New Day. But anyway, he puts him over for Xavier Woods. Wow. Okay, I couldn't remember his name there for a minute. Xavier Woods' YouTube channel, the Up Up Down Down garbage, whatever. You know, you put over his Let's Play channel, which, you know, I'm not knocking the guy's channel or anything, but it's just, you know, he's a wrestler and everything, and we want to, you know, make him out to be a tough guy. Him sitting around playing video games. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know if you'd want to put that over or not, but the main point is, what I'm trying to say is, you see how Stephanie couldn't even put over her own talent and she's in charge? After McMahon put over talent for years and years and years. And you got Miz, just a regular wrestler, just putting people over. I haven't seen even the announcers put over a wrestler that well. Anyway, you know, he also announced that there's going to be a new show on USA with him and Maurice. You know, I'm not going to watch it. I'm a Miz fan, but I have no interest in watching reality shows. Anyway, they decided, you know, they want to have a match against the Miz. They start throwing pancakes at him, and the Miz runs out of the ring. He ran out of the ring from a pancake barrage. If there weren't any clues here that I'm sick of New Day, if there aren't any clues that New Day is a tiresome act, the fact that they're throwing pancakes around shows that it's time to put the kibosh on this fucking shit. It has run its course. Lana defeated Billie Kay to qualify for the... well, they had the match... I almost skipped this. Miz and Big E had their match. I'm getting all upset here about this opening segment and, you know, how they're chasing Miz away with pancakes. So, you know, Paige orders the match between Miz and Big E. Miz gets the win after the bar interfere. You know, they made Big E look strong here, but like I said, you know, as long as he's in this tag team, you know, maybe they could have it so perhaps even Kofi and Xavier Woods might turn on Big E. They might get jealous during the Money in the Bank. Unless they end up picking Kofi or somebody to be in it instead of Big E. I think they're still going to pick Big E, but I don't know anyway. So Lana defeated Billie Kay in their match. It was a little quick match. She took out the other girl. And, you know, okay, and she hit the X Factor and got the win. So good. We talked about the match there. Lana, you know, got her first singles match win in WWE. Hallelujah. You know, great. Lana looked hot and all that and all that stuff. And Aiden English, you know, got her over with the sign. He put up the sign. The crowd didn't even cheer. Then, you know, at the end they started cheering, you know, Lana Day. I don't know. That seemed like a flop to me at first, but then they came back with the chants. But, you know, now that we talked about the match, folks, can we talk about Billie Kay and Peyton Royce here, the IKonics? Can we talk about them here for a minute? Can I have a moment here so I can talk about the IKonics? They suck! Holy shit! If I have to listen to one more fucking promo by these girls, I am going to take a gun and insert it in my ear. Holy fucking shit. I mean, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out for God fucking sakes. I mean, you know, I don't... You know, I don't know what to tell you, once again. You know, I could do belt face if you want, but I don't feel like doing that right now. You know, I could do cap face. This is Cap Face, and I'm here to cut a promo, you motherfuckers. Peyton Royce, the bitch is hot, but she's fucking annoying. I mean, you know, what do you want me to do? Here, you know, like, it would be positive, you know, something. I'm upsetting the Marts here who love them. The IKonics are fucking garbage. They fucking suck. They suck. They suck. They suck. They suck. They suck! I hear when they come out. Shut up! Holy crap. What is that? What is that even supposed to be? Are those voices? Are those people talking? It sounds like sub-mutant people, you know, blah, 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 blah. It sounds like they're speaking in tongues half the time. I mean, really, it's almost like inaudible. They get so, ah! I mean, holy fucking shit. The girls look good, but they are fucking annoying, man. And it ain't heel heat. It's just straight up fucking annoying. And you can hear the boos. Like, you know, the crowd was just like, just didn't want this. I never heard just straight, you know, boo like that. Usually they do an annoying chant when they don't like the person. But this is like, man, like, get them out of here. They were fucking stinking up the joint. That promo on the way to the ring. If that is going to be a commonplace thing, I'm just going to have to fucking completely skip these matches. My ears cannot handle it. I'm being serious. Carmella cut, Andrade defeated a jobber. You know, okay. You know, same thing as last week. No progression was made. Carmella cut a promo backstage. You know, she puts the Asuka mask on, making you think it's Asuka at first, and it's Carmella. She talked about how she beat Charlotte. You know, we've already discussed all this stuff. She's ready for Asuka. Where's Asuka? Where is she? She's making fun of her with the mask. No follow-up. Asuka has nothing to say to this, I guess. No response. Nothing. Doesn't even show up backstage during the promo. AJ and Nakamura are in the ring. And, you know, this is going to be the announcement for, you know, the match stipulation. He jokes around and says it's a pillow fight. Then they both start, you know, brawling. Then Nakamura knocks him down with the Shinyaska, or how the fuck you say that shit. Then he gets up on the, you know, on the announce table. He starts counting to 10. He announces it's going to be a last man standing match. In truth, this wasn't bad. You know, the joke about it being a pillow fight was a little stupid. It was just a way of having AJ get in that line about him being the king of soft style. Such lame writing here. You know, I can imagine these writers. They're like, oh, you know what? Let's put in this line here about, yeah. Let's put in this line here about it being a pillow fight. Well, why are we going to put that in? That sounds retarded as shit. Oh, no, because then AJ is going to then, he's going to say, you're the king of soft style, you know, because he's the king of strong style. Oh, yeah, retarded! I'm just saying. You know, like, the fact that somebody approved that line or put that down and it made it to TV, is anybody proofreading these scripts that maybe these jokes are a little bit too stupid and dumb, and they're so ironic that people are like, I'm turning this shit off. This is retarded-ass garbage. You know? And the other thing is, though, but the way this ended, this looked like it should have been the end of the show. But, of course, it was not the end of the show. If they went off the air with this, you know, it would be a little bit of a short SmackDown, obviously, but I'm saying, but if they moved this to the end of the show, I'd say that this was a somewhat strong closing. Or an okay, or at least decent closing. I mean, this is the world title match. You know, I believe that something that involves your world champion should be in the last segment. If it's a match, if it's a segment, whatever the case may be. Because that is your prize fighter right there. That is your cream of your crop, right? That's your world champion. But he's not. Like, he's like at the beginning of the second hour. I guess because they can't keep people around to watch. And if they know that, then why do they still continue to do the same format? Gallows and Anderson defeated the Usos, making the Usos look horrible because these guys have lost so many fucking times. you know, this is, Gallows and Anderson are such a plain generic. I mean, I talked about character development, the lack of characters extensively during my Raw review. You want to talk about guys that have no character at all, that have nothing beyond this nerd thing that, I mean, once again, who's writing that in? You know, who thinks that such like an old insult like nerd could catch on or something like that? You know, it's almost like they were hoping that was going to turn into something, and now a year has gone by, and the nerdometer, the fact that Gallows, that fucking Luke Gallows has a fucking meter on his attire with the nerdometer. I mean, and the guy is like 6'8". It just looks so stupid. Because the thing is not caught on. Nobody in the crowd is saying it. Those t-shirts are not selling. If they, you know, they do sell them the last time I saw, right, during Christmas when they did the Shop Zone ads. So they're going, I mean, the thing is what's so dumb about this is, you know, they put the belts on Rowan and Gallows, and I like that fact that, you know, who's going to beat these guys, they're so massive and everything. They weren't even on TV this week. They haven't even really had them have any matches at all, really, to remind you they're still around. They have little, you know, vignettes every other week. They've lessened the importance of the tag team scene. WrestleMania, it's like it's been dead in the water. There wasn't even a match for the tag titles at Backlash, for the SmackDown ones anyway. And, you know, you're going to put Gallows and Anderson, of all people, against these guys. And I'm supposed to actually sit there and watch this and be like, oh, yeah, they have a chance. Like, you know, the Marts obviously are going to love this because, you know, this, just like the Usos said, they think this is Japan. You know, they love these guys. At one time, I was calling them the best thing since sliced bread. Because people were saying, oh, no, they're great. They're fantastic. And, you know, they're good. I mean, they're competent in the ring. I'm not saying they're bad. I think, you know, Gallows has a lot of potential due to his size and his look. You know, I think he's a wasted opportunity. Naomi, and they did show that they could have a bit of personality from time to time. Naomi defeated Sonya Deville in a Money in the Bank qualifier. You know, Sonya Deville is getting another I don't understand this. Like, how many people are going to get second chances on this show? It's like, and she still lost. So I don't even get the point of that. Were there not enough girls? Like, I'm sure that there were a few more girls on SmackDown, right? They have so many of them. I guess not, because they couldn't even find another opponent for Naomi. Daniel Bryan defeated Jeff Hardy in the main event to qualify. Like I said, I don't know what the original plans were. And you gotta believe that Big Cass got in trouble. That's the reason why they're doing this to him. You know, like keeping him off TV. They were making like he was backstage with crutches. I think they're just punishing him straight up. You know, they're gonna possibly pull a Baron Corbin on him. Luckily, he didn't have a title or a Money in the Bank on him. You know, once you disobey a direct order from Vince McMahon, you've pretty much fucked up royally, and you're probably gonna, you know, have to face a lot of adversity from now on. I mean, it's really stupid. Like I said, you know, they're gonna punish him by keeping him out of a match if he did something so terrible. It's like Vince Russo said, just fucking suspend the guy already. Don't do this lame-ass shit where you're punishing him with kayfabe fake matches by, you know, they punish Baron Corbin. Ooh, we're taking away your case from you. And the funny thing is, it's not like they fined him or anything. They didn't take him off TV. They just said, oh, we're going to make you lose some matches. Now, I know this has been going... I know you're going to say, well, Brad, you haven't been in the wrestling business, but I was listening to a conversation. This was about a year ago when Corbin lost the case, or whenever the thing was. It was like 8 months ago, whatever it was. Vince Russo and Glenn Gilberti, who was Disco Inferno in WCW, they were discussing this. And the thing is, Disco Inferno actually said, that this is like warranted, because this is what he had to go through in the wrestling business. If you act out of line, if you fuck up, the promoter is going to have you lose matches as a way of getting back at you. But Russo said it's stupid and silly, and obviously being a non-wrestler and everything, I'm gonna side with Russo. I mean, I could side with Glenn because I could say, oh yeah, this is, you fucked up, you should have to be punished like a crime. But the thing is, it's, just take them off TV completely. Don't do this thing where you're just making them look bad on purpose, because it's stupid. Like with Corbin, you wanted to give this guy a big opportunity, then you make him look like a goofball, and then you ruin any future opportunity of building the guy up again. The match was actually really good, though, I have to say, between Bryan and Jeff. I rarely say that for now, but these are two guys that I really like, and they, these are guys that could work a fast style, but a believable one. And I gotta say, take a look at this match. See, this is how it should be done. If you're going to have a, two, guys like this, lighter guys, look how Bryan worked the leg. Jeff sold the leg. And then Bryan made him tap out by hooking the leg and having him tap out, because he worked the leg the whole match. So it made sense from a storyline perspective. And so I have to say that was good. That was ideal. That was something I like seeing in a match, a bit of psychology. When's the last time we saw psychology in a match? It's been a really fucking long time since we've seen that. And Bryan proved it right here that we can have psychology in matches. It's about fucking time we got to see it. Pretty good, I have to say. I'm just like, these are two guys. Jeff Hardy already lost to The Miz. Jeff is eating a lot of losses as of late, which I'm not really that big of a fan of. The thing is, I would have liked to see Shelton Benjamin get in this match. Where is he? You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen Shelton Benjamin in the Money in the Bank match in over a fucking decade. It would be nice to maybe have him in here. You did split him up with his partner. The guy looks like $1 million. No Shelton Benjamin? We don't have Randy Orton. He's injured. He got a knee surgery. So I don't get why we're doing a lot of these repeats here. They already had the opportunity, but like I said, it was a good match. It's just a little bit silly. You already made your decision, then you decide to put him back in the match. Alright, well, whatever, guys. Anyway, this was better than Raw. There was a lot less cringe. I'm actually going to say that. Usually I say they're just as bad as one another, or sometimes I'll say that Raw is slightly better, but, the opening segment, there was some stupid shit going on, but I did like how The Miz put over the New Day a little bit by, talking about some of their accomplishments. What else did you have here that was at least decent? I guess the Lana thing was quick and painless. The match, anyway, the pre-match promo was horrendous. AJ and Nakamura, like I said, not bad. I like the little touch of how he started counting. They should have ended the show on that note. Bryan and Jeff was a solid match. So, there's actually, not fantastic, not, oh my god, you gotta watch this, guys, but it was good. And, I'm not saying to go out of your way, it's like a 5-star fucking Meltzer amazing classic match. But Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan put on a pretty decent match here, I gotta say. I enjoyed it. With some good psychology. So, it's nice to be able to end this review on a positive note. You know, that wasn't a great SmackDown, you know, by any means, but it was a decent match, I've got to say. There you go, guys. There's your SmackDown review. This has been your YWC champ, and I'm signing out.